Hello, guys. Today I want to continue from my first talk, in which I explained what society wants from us. In that talk, I said that basically society wants us to work like a mule and consume like a pig. And then it wants us to reproduce this half mule and half pig version again and again. So this cycle goes on till eternity. Now I want to continue from that talk, and I want to talk about like what is that main thing that keeps us trapped in this cycle, and why do we follow what it wants us to do? At the crux of it, it is all about social validation. Like, it is not even about money. Like, apart from meeting biological needs, once the biological needs of a man are met, he should be free to do whatever he wants. But if you see a lot of rich people, they are also not free. They are also trapped in this maze of social validation. A lot of rich people don't even know where to spend their money. They spend their money on things which are socially validated by the society. Like, they spend money on lavish weddings, big cars, because in this way they get the approval from the society. Yeah, this man is something. It gives them a status symbol, and then poor aspire to become them. But are they really happy from inside? If happiness was equivalent to money, then we would have to think about it. If money was equivalent to happiness, then depression shouldn't be in the rich people, shouldn't happen in them, but it does happen. So what is the cause of that? Ideally, according to the society's version of success, they have arrived. They have done whatever they were asked for. They worked hard, they made lots of money, they have wealth, they have accumulated possessions, but still a lot of people, rich people, are depressed too. Why is this the case if success was equivalent to material accumulation? Why more and more people are becoming disillusioned from the modern society? You see, there is a pattern there. Because they didn't have a choice. They are living somebody else's life. All the amount of money can't fill your inner void. They are living someone else's life. They were taught by the society to go after money, to go after material wealth, accumulations. But if you go by that, like, after a point of time, you will realize these things only give short term pleasures, not fulfillment, happiness. Obviously, you can, like, it gives security. If you are looking for your meal every day, obviously you are going to be in anxiety. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who are okay in meeting their biological needs, who have the luxury of not worrying about uh, money for probably 1 year if they don't work, and still they keep on doing those things. Why is this the case? And at the end of the day, everything boils down to social validation, and humans have an innate need for that. In Vedanta philosophy, it has been called Lok Vasana. So basically, it is easy to describe it. You want to be accepted by your family, friends, and the people around you. You want validation from them if you are doing well in life. Internally, you might not be doing really good actually. You might be very miserable doing the job you are doing, but since you are getting validation from others, you want to have that again and again, and this keeps us trapped. So at the end of the day, the social validation is the problem that keeps most of the people trapped, and how they buy into this version of material possession equals to happiness. And when they realize it, this is not the case, and this leads to midlife crisis, which a lot of people face in their 40s, some people in their 30s also, and some people in 50s, when they realize that all their life they worked for nothing, worked for someone else. They were actually living someone else's life, and they wanted something else. Their inner being wanted something else from them. But since their parents wanted them to be somebody, so they became somebody, and now they don't like that version of themselves, and now they can't, and they don't seem to find a way how to go back. So in this way, we become imitation monkeys. If you see, the social validation makes us follow these trends. Like if some celebrity is wearing a dress, then everybody wants to wear that dress, because that celebrity has made it socially acceptable to do that. You see, and then social media amplifies this behavior. And once you are caught in this social validation cycle, you will be forever trapped in it, because you will have to go again and again asking for validation again and again. You become like a beggar. Like a real beggar asks for money, you are asking for validation again and again from people. You because you are not whole in yourself, you want wholeness from outside. And once you are caught in that cycle, your whole life can go ask for wholeness from outside. And when you will not get it, you will be very uncomfortable with that. And that's what happened with people who face midlife crisis. And people realize that the inner emptiness cause of they realize that they had been living someone else's life. And what do they do when they realize that? A lot of people don't even realize actually that they are living someone else's life, because they don't let that feeling of inner void reach them. They constantly distract themselves through social media, through scrolling, doom scrolling, through consumption, through watching sports, cricket, football, and news. They constantly want to keep their mind engaged, because once they sit in silence with themselves, this feeling will come again and again. So what do they do so that to escape from that feeling of inner void? They keep on doing something, scrolling, even if it doesn't mean, like, it's not a meaningful activity for them. So what is the solution? What do we do to basically get out of this trap of social validation? The Greek philosophy said, know thyself. Eastern philosophies provide like inner journey method. You have to go inside yourself, seek silence, sit with yourself in silence, meditate, go inside yourself. Meditation is the means to go inside yourself and see, like, when you don't have outside noise, when you are not being validated by the society, who you are actually, who who is the person when he or she is not playing a role given by the society. At your core, what is your identity when you are not playing a role of a doctor, or let's say, or role of a father, mother? when you are outside society, who you are in your deep core. Like all the Eastern philosophies talk about that. Like you have to go inside yourself to discover that. And once you know by going inside, and it's not an easy journey, it's very hard, and you will not get any validation from the people around you. You you will actually be laughed at if you do that. So it's not an easy thing to do, but that's what all the ancient philosophies and Greek philosophy, even Hinduism, Buddhism talks about. Go inside yourself. You are unique. You are you are not a like like a monkey, imitation monkey that needs to copy others. You need to discover what you were made for, and for that you have to go inside yourself. And following your unique path is what will give you fulfillment. It doesn't matter if it is not giving social validation to you, but if it will give you inner satisfaction, that's what matters more, according to me. And when you go inside yourself, you do see your constant need for social validation. And when you recognize that, you will see that how your whole personality is basically made by the approval system or the reward system created by the outside society to make you something you were not meant to by the nature. So that's what I will recommend someone who is going through midlife crisis, or who doesn't know what to do with his or her life, and who can recognize that they have been leading someone else's life and want to change. Sit with yourself, learn meditation, and avoid distractions. Avoid constant need for stimulation. Boredom was meant for something. In humans, like, we were not meant for this constant stimulation that we are used to now in modern times. So I would like to end this video here. Hope this helps you in some way. Thank you.